Axelrod suggests Biden drop out of 2024 presidential race. Former Obama senior advisor David Axelrod on Sunday suggested President Biden drop out of the 2024 presidential race in the wake of a new poll showing the incumbent trailing former President Trump. Time equals 400 ms. greater than, pointing to a New York Times and Siena College poll published on Sunday. Axelrod wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, "It's very late to change horses. A lot will happen in the next year that no one can predict, and Biden's team says his resolve to run is firm." Arguing Biden is justly proud of his accomplishments, Axelrod said Biden's poll numbers will send tremors of doubt through the Democratic Party. Not bedwetting, but legitimate concern, Axelrod wrote. Trump is a dangerous, unhinged demagogue whose brazen disdain for the rules, normas, laws and institutions or democracy should be disqualifying, Axelrod wrote in a separate post. But the stakes of miscalculation here are too dramatic to ignore. Only Joe Biden can make this decision, he continued. If he continues to run, he will be the nominee of the Democratic Party. What he needs to decide is whether that is wise, whether it's in his best interest or the country's. The poll found Biden trailing Trump in 5 out of 6 battleground states, including Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada and Pennsylvania, by margins of 3 to 10 percentage points among registered voters. In Wisconsin, Biden was ahead by 2 percentage points, according to the poll. Time equals 400 ms. greater than the poll's findings serve as a major blow to Biden's campaign after the incumbent carried all 6 states in 2020 when up against Trump, the New York Times reported. Biden's re-election campaign has been faced with growing concerns from voters within his own party over his age and policy actions on various issues, notably the economy. The poll found that 71% of registered voters said they agree to some degree that Biden is just too old to be an effective president, while only 39% said the same about Trump. Asked if Biden has the mental sharpness to be an effective president, 62% of participants said no, while 35% agreed with the statement. Meanwhile, 52% of participants said they believe Trump has the mental sharpness to be an effective president, while 44% said he does not. Biden has faced criticism over his age since his 2020 campaign, which has continued throughout his time in the White House. At 80, Biden is the oldest U.S. president. If re-elected in 2024, he would be 86 at the end of his second term. Axelrod called Biden's age as his biggest liability, and something he cannot change. Among all the unpredictables there is one thing that is sure. The age arrow only points in one direction, Axelrod wrote on X. Axelrod's comments follow a series of calls from some Democrats who have suggested Biden's age makes him too old to run for re-election next year. The president has argued it is fair for voters to discuss his age, but has said they should judge him on his ability to perform the job. The New York Times, Siena College poll was conducted among 3,662 registered voters in Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, Pennsylvania and Wisconsin from October 22 to November 3, 2023. The margin of sampling error for each state is between 4.4 and 4.8 percentage points.